So hi there students, welcome back to another video lesson. So after nating i-discuss yung division of polynomials using two methods which are long division and synthetic division. So ang pag-aaralan naman natin next is remainder theorem. From the word remainder, of course, our lesson has something to do with remainder. Okay, so and then ma-apply pa rin dito yung synthetic division. So let's start. So for our lesson objective, we will be determining the remainder when p of x is divided by x minus r using the remainder theorem. So again, sabi ko nga kanina, i-apply pa rin po natin yung synthetic division dito para malaman yung remainder nung polynomial na dinidivide sa binomial. So, and then meron tayong isang method pa dito aside from synthetic division which will be discussed later on. So let's have remainder theorem. A polynomial p of x is divided by x minus r. The remainder r is a constant and equal to p of r. Okay. So kapag yung polynomial dinivide dun sa binomial, of course, the remainder r is a constant. So tatlo lang naman ang magiging remainder dito. It's either positive integer, negative integer, or 0. Okay? And then equal siya sa P of R. So, yung P of R na yan, malalaman nyo mamaya kung ano yung ibig sabihin yan. So, let's start. So, there are two ways of finding the remainder when P of x is divided by x minus r. Okay? So, we have to calculate P of r. Okay? So, ang gagawin lang natin dito is isa-substitute natin yung r. Okay? So, saan natin makukuha yung r? Dun po sa x minus r. Okay? So, ganun pa rin po dito. And then, we also have synthetic division, of course. So, aside from synthetic division, isang paraan din nga is yung pag-calculate ng P of R. So, para mas maging maliwanag yung discussion natin regarding this theorem, remainder theorem, so we will apply these two ways para makita natin na gamitin man natin yung unang method, kapareho lang siya ng second method. Ibig sabihin, magkapareho lang yung remainder na magkukuha. So let's have example number 1. What is the remainder when x squared minus 5x minus 14 is divided by x minus 1? So looking at the given polynomial, x squared minus 5x minus 14, nakasulat naman siya sa standard form. And then wala din siyang missing terms. So let's try solving using the first method. So the given polynomial is x squared minus 5x minus 14. And then yung r natin is equal to 1. So all we have to do is to substitute 1 to the given polynomial para malaman natin yung remainder. So let's start. So sulat muna natin yung given polynomial, p of x equals x squared minus 5x minus 14. Okay, and then magiging p of 1 equals, isa-substitute na natin ngayon yung 1 dun sa x. Okay? So, mangyayari, quantity 1 squared minus 5 times 1 minus 14. Okay? And then, p of 1 equals 1 squared, that is 1. And then, negative 5 times 1, that is negative 5 minus 14. Finally, 1 minus 5 minus 14. Okay? So, ang sagot po natin dito is negative 18. Okay, so ibig sabihin, itong negative 18 na nakuha natin, ito po yung remainder. Kapag dinivide po natin yung p of x dun sa x minus r. So let us now have synthetic division. Make sure ang makukuha natin dito na remainder is kamukha nung nakuha nating remainder gamit yung pag-calculate ng p of r, which is negative 18. So let's start. So yung una natin gagawin is isusulat natin yung mga coefficients ng polynomial. So x squared minus 5x minus 14. So the numerical coefficient of x squared is 1. Negative 5x is negative 5. And then the constant term, negative 14. And then yung x minus 1 natin, babaligtarin lang natin yung sign ng negative 1. So magiging positive 1 na isusulat natin dito sa box. And then, yung next step natin, Yung leading coefficient na 1, i-bring down natin. And then, imumultiply natin siya dun sa R. So, yung number na nasa box. So, 1 times 1, that is 1. Okay? And then, we add negative 5 and 1, that is negative 4. And then, again, repeat process. Negative 4 times 1, that is negative 4. And finally, we add negative 14 plus negative 4 since pareho sila ng sign. So, add lang natin and then copy the sign. So, 14 plus 4, that is 18. So, since pareho silang negative, negative 18. So, yung negative 18 po na ito is yung remainder. So, you can see, gamit yung dalawang methods, so lumitaw na pareho yung remainder na nakuha, which is negative 18. So, ibig sabihin, kahit anong method man ang gamitin natin, pareho lang na remainder ang makukuha. So, let's have example number 2. Find the remainder when x cubed minus 7x plus 6 is divided by x plus 3. So, yung given polynomial natin dito, meron siyang missing term. So, yung missing term po niya is yung x squared. So, ibig sabihin, kapag ginamit po natin yung synthetic division sa pagkuha ng remainder, kailangan po natin isulat yung 0 sa pagitan ng x cubed tsaka 7x. Okay? So, gamit yung unang method, so let's calculate P of R. So, P of x is equal to x cubed minus 7x plus 6, wherein R is equal to negative 3. So, sa paggamit ng process na to, hindi naman kailangan na ilagay yung missing terms kasi nagsasubstitute lang naman. So, ilalagay po yun, yung 0 o kung ilang 0 man yung nawawalang terms dun sa paggamit ng synthetic division. So, let's start. Sulat lang natin ulit yung polynomial. Okay. And then, P of x, that is P of negative 3. Isa-substitute natin yung negative 3 in place of x. So, magiging the quantity of negative 3 cubed minus 7 times negative 3 plus 6. Next, P of negative 3 equals, so negative 3 cubed, so imumultiply natin yung negative 3 3 times sa sarili niya. Okay, so negative 3 times negative 3, that is positive 9, times negative 3, that is negative 27. Next, negative 7 times negative 3, so negative times negative, that is positive 21. And then plus 6. Next, P of negative 3 is equal to negative 27 plus, pagsamahin po natin yung 21 and 6 dahil pareho silang positive. So, 21 plus 6, that is 27. Finally, negative 27 plus 27, that is 0. So, you can see, 0 po yung ating nakuhang remainder. So, let us now divide the polynomial using synthetic division. So, dapat ang makuha nating remainder dito is also 0. So, kagaya nga ng sabi ko kanina, meron tayong missing terms which is yung term na x squared. So, ibig sabihin, isusulat natin yung 0 sa pagitan ng x cubed and 7x. Okay? So, isulat lang muna natin ngayon yung mga coefficients ng given polynomial. So, yung coefficient ng x cubed is 1. And then, yung nawawala nating term na x squared, isusulat lang po natin 0. And then, yung numerical coefficient ng negative 7x is negative 7. And then, the constant term, 6. And then, x plus 3, yung kabaligtaran ng positive 3 is negative 3. So, don't forget, no, kunin nyo yung kabaligtaran ng r. Okay, so kung positive yung given, yung operation, magiging negative. Kung negative naman, positive. So, let's start. So, bring down lang natin yung 1. And then, 1 times negative 3, that is negative 3. Next, we add 0 plus negative 3. So, negative 3. And then, negative 3 times negative 3, that is positive 9. And then, we add negative 7 plus 9. So, we follow the sign of the bigger value, yung 9, and then we subtract. So, 9 minus 7, that is 2. So, positive 2. And finally, 2 times negative 3, that is negative 6. And then i-add natin yung 6 and negative 6, that is 0. Okay, as you can see, yung nakuha po nating remainder is also 0. Next, example number 3. Determine the remainder when x cubed plus 6x squared minus 17x plus 24 is divided by x plus 4. So, yung given polynomial natin dito is nakasulat naman sa standard form. So, paraan nyo pong i-check kung nakasulat po sa standard form. Huwag nyo pong i-divide yung polynomial nang hindi nakasulat yung polynomial sa standard form kasi automatically po, wrong answer po. And then, kailangan din yung i-check kung may mga missing terms. So, based from this given polynomial, wala na pong missing terms. So, let's have the first method. Calculate P of R. P of x is equal to x cubed plus 6x squared minus 17x plus 24, and then R is equal to negative 4. Okay? So, sulat lang natin ulit yung given polynomial. And then, we substitute negative 4. Quantity of negative 4 cubed plus 6 times negative 4 squared minus 17 times negative 4 plus 24. Next. So, negative 4 raised to the third power. So, magiging negative 4 times negative 4, that is positive 16, times negative 4, negative 64, plus 6 times. So, kapag naka-parenthesis po, yun muna po yung una nating i-express o sasagutin. So, negative 4 raised to the second power, that is positive 16. And then, negative 17 times negative 4, that is positive 68, plus 24. Okay? And then, P of negative 4 equals negative 64 plus 96. 6 times 16, that is 96, plus 68 plus 24. So, and then, pagsasamahin lang po natin yung mga same sign. So, negative 64, nag-iisa lang po siya. And then, i-add natin yung 96, 68, and 24. So, 96 plus 68 is 164, plus 24, that is 188. And then, sulat lang natin dito yung final answer. P of negative 4 equals, so negative 64 plus 188 is 124. So, 124 is the remainder. So, let's check kung 124 nga yung remainder using synthetic division. So, write down lang natin yung mga coefficients ng mga terms ng polynomial. So, x cubed, that is 1. 6x squared, that is 6. Negative 17x, that is negative 17. And then the constant term, 24. And then x plus 4 will become negative 4. So, bring down 1. And then, 1 multiplied to negative 4, that is negative 4. And then we add 6 plus negative 4, that is positive 2. And then 2 times negative 4, that is negative 8. Okay? And then negative 17 plus negative 8, that is negative 25. Then finally, negative 25 times negative 4, that is 100. Then we add 24 plus 100, that is 124. As you can see, 124 din po yung remainder using synthetic division. So, I hope nagiging clear yung concept ng remainder theorem. And then, let's have the final example. Identify the remainder when x to the fourth power minus 5x cubed minus 9x squared plus 18x minus 27 is divided by x minus 7. Okay? So again, nakasulat naman po sa standard form and then wala ring missing terms. So let's calculate P of R. Ayan, sulat lang natin ulit yung given polynomial. Kahit mahaba man yung polynomial, madali lang po kasing steps natin sa synthetic division. Kasi coefficients lang naman ang sinusulat. Pero, applied pa rin po dun yung rules ng operations ng integers na kailangan maging aware tayo. Okay, so let's substitute P of 7. So, 7 raised to the 4th power minus 5 times 7 cubed minus 9 times 7 squared plus 18 times 7 minus 27. Okay, and then P of 7 equals, so 7 raised to the 4th power, that is 2,401, minus 5 times 7 cubed, that is 343, minus 9 times 7 squared, that is 49. And then 18 times 7, that is 126, minus 27. Next, P of 7 equals 2,401 minus, so the product of 5 or negative 5 and 343 is negative 1,715 minus, so the product of 9 and 49 is 441 plus 126 minus 27. Okay? So, and then, P of 7 equals, so, sasagutan lang po natin, pwede natin pagsamahin yung mga same sign. Okay, so yung same sign lang po naman dito is 2,401 tsaka yung 126 dun sa positive. So, pwede natin yun pagsamahin. So, 2,401 plus 126, that is 2,527. Minus, so pagsamahin natin yung negative 1,715, negative 441, and negative 27. So kapag pinagsama po natin sila, ang sagot po is negative 2,183. As you can see, ayan, pinagsama na po natin yung mga same positive signs saka same negative signs. So, yung last step lang po natin dito is to subtract. So, P of 7 is equal to 2,527 minus 2,183. And that is 344. So, ibig sabihin po, 344 is the remainder. And then, we'll use synthetic division. So, lista lang natin yung mga coefficients ng given polynomial. So, x to the 4, that is 1. Negative 5x cubed, that is negative 5. Negative 9x squared, that is negative 9. And then 18x, that is 18. And then the constant term, negative 27. And then x minus 7, so negative 7. Kunin natin yung opposite sign niya, positive 7. And then, bring down 1. So, 1 times 7, that is 7. And then, we add negative 5 plus 7, that is positive 2. Again, multiply to 7, that is 14. So, repeat process lang po hanggang makarating sa pinaka-last column. Okay? So, negative 9 plus 14, that is 5. And then, 5 times 7, that is 35. So, 18 plus 35, that is 53. And then, finally, 53 times 7, that is 344. 71. Okay. So, unlike signs po sila, i-add natin, we follow the sign of the bigger value and then we subtract. So, 371 minus 27, that is 344. So, as you can see, yung ating remainder is also 344. So, pinakita ko sa inyo yung dalawang method sa pagkuha ng remainder. So, gamit ang Remainder Theorem. So, kahit anong methods man yan, i-calculate natin yung P of R. Gamitin natin yung synthetic division. Wala naman pong magkakaiba sa makukuhang sagot. So, pareho lang naman yung remainder na makukuha. So, it's up to you kung anong mas comfortable ka. So, syempre, mas okay yung synthetic division. Okay. So, mas madali siya. And then, pwede rin naman gamitin yung long division method. Okay? So, kaya lang, mas ina-advise na gamitin yung synthetic division kasi mas madali nga siya. And then, mas konti yung solution. So, after natin yung i-discuss, yung susunod nating lesson is another theorem. Okay? So, another theorem ang i-discuss natin which is the factor theorem. Okay? So, factor naman ang pag-uusapan natin dito. Hindi na remainder. Pero, yung remainder pa rin is connected pa rin siya dito sa lesson na to. Again, gagamitin pa rin natin dito yung synthetic division. So, yun lang. Maraming salamat.